Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On third down, it's a handoff. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Now, a fourth down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
On the ground, it's Rojas. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot an inch short of a first down.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Forward here on 4th and inches. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Looking to pass this time. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
Kentucky 7, Washington State 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back has it on a screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here's the 2nd down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Impressive spin there. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on this screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Washington State's offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it in double coverage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's going to take another shot right here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run the option. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Kentucky. Still no answer for this offense. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Washington State.
Second down play coming up. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
On the comeback. It leads to second down.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Rojas. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive.
And the Washington State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They get the second half started with the running play.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Rojas. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Washington State. And they'll set up for the PAT.
In the end zone.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
He's good.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Kentucky, 21. Washington State, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. It was a foot race and he won it.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Washington State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake on first down. On the run here, lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Sticking with the running game. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Washington State's offense back on the field now. Last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. The DB is backing off from the line now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We'll get a throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get it very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They look to throw it here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware.
He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Washington State, 21.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive.
1st and 10.
The Washington State offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled after the catch. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.